Okay, these cards are being a little bit stubborn. At the center of this Pisces reading is the Queen of Wands in the reverse showing up here. Pisces, and anyone joining me, thanks and welcome in. Thanks for joining me. My name is Tara here at Elevate, channeling with the Cascadia Tarot deck. Here for this around the 11th or so of August 2025. And outside influence is the Seven of Pentacles here. Seven of Pentacles in upright position. And Pisces, what's your personal influence here in your reading for this weekly? The Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, a very watery thing, card for a water sign. And what do we have? Some past information is the Three of Swords here in the reverse. Three of Swords in the reverse. Let's look at that upright. Three of Swords. And this is it upside down. Let's do the same thing with that Queen of Wands. Look at it upright and upside down. Since it's upside down, sometimes just get a look at it here. This is what it would look like upright. There she is. And upside down. For some people can't always envision the card upright. Okay, I want to take a little moment here, study the cards for just a second before I begin speaking on the storyline. Okay, so this Queen of Wands here in the center of the deck. This is just an archetypal type energy here, right? As an overall energy, this is saying that somebody is broken, and they're could be feeling down and out physically in their body. They could be feeling that they've been wounded here on the job, at work, by some sort of thing that they hold their staff by what is important in their world, right? And what they believe in, and it's what drives them daily. And there seems to be some sort of a wound in this, in the upside down, and she holds, her cat is solidly black, where she's been working on pouring trying to get rid of this negative energy, even in the upside down. The Three of Swords here in the past is saying that whatever type of wounds there was, upright, we see that the birds, we see a person, maybe her wings have been lost, right? Or the birds were carrying her and now she's not. I don't know. She looks like she's fighting them actually with a sword here, but she herself is either falling, or she was at one point flying. So it's like this person is giving up on trying to battle these forces, something like this. No longer maybe the things that were wounding this. If this was you, or if this was you that was wounded in this way, if this was an outside individual, I don't know. But this person being wounded, and like it could be a male figure who is not happy and they're wounded. Maybe they could be showing up as a female in the upside down as well. So this doesn't have to be a female individual, but this individual, there's they decided in the past that they were going to stop if they just weren't going to recognize these things or something that wound them, that they could somehow proceed forward. You know, it's not that they forget, but they just kind of moved on from it, where they're not having to be something that they think about or whatever all the time, right? It's so they, even though this queen is not upright, there's healing that has taken place here in the past, but this person is still in a position where they are not fully recovered, I guess, fully healed, I want to say. But they're much better. They're in a much better place than they were. The outside energy here, or this is the situation, is, you know, if it's around two people, um, you know, it would be that two people are like allowing things not to bother them, whether those things actually got healed or recognized or really, is that they're not, it's not something that's emphasized or thought about in the daily world. It could be, you know, a brushing under the carpet with these two cards here together. But the outside energy, this person, this energy is saying, well, I I've been tending to my garden, right? I've been tending to what is important to me. I've been working also on myself, um, and I am not, um, the situation, whether the situation around me has healed or if the situation within our relationship is healed, is not the thing, right? The thing is that I have worked on healing myself, healing the things that I know that I can control, right? That's what the outside energy is saying. That they're feeling like they've also, that they personally are, have invested in themselves, right? And this hasn't been an easy process. Your energy here with this Knight of Cups showing up is that, you will, as a cup energy, as the Knight, you're in your element. You're allowing your emotions to maybe overflow a little bit. You're allowing some of your playful energy to come out at this time. You're allowing yourself to be courted, or you're allowing yourself to court others, something like this, like, where you're opening yourself up to relationships. And this could be relationships of any kind, just friendships. This could be, you know, an old friendship that you're rediscovering and you're reopening yourself to. You know, this long-term thing. Couples go through relationships where they close off and then they reopen. You could be going through a reopening as a couple. This could be that you're finding a new person that that looks, that you know has healed within themselves, and you're going to be dating them, seeing them. This could be that you're opening up to something else that's not romantic, but I'm seeing it as something here that is people that are together. That this feels more, very much more on the romantic side, the side of people and their relationships. And it was in the past. Things may or may not have ever really healed, but they somehow have been, those wounds have softened at this time. But and people they're willing to, you're willing, and this outside energy is willing to open up at this time. However, they were wounded, whether it was in a relationship with you and you two were somehow wounded together, or if this was a separate thing and now you're coming together because you recognize They see themselves as solid even though things happened in the past. You see yourself as solid right now, even though things with you would have been, the same way in the past. All right. So I hope this is understandable for you. I haven't rolled yet. Let's see who's in this environment with you. Oops, it wants to roll off onto the floor. Let's keep it on the table. 12 pops up, and that's you, Pisces energy. So you could look in to see what other Pisces might be involved with you, of course, what's going on in your own house 12, and where Pisces is else in your chart, how it might be activated at this time. All right, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for being here. Like, subscribe, or share. Bye.